Hey, great Thursday morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome out to our 15 Minutes to Mastery here at Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. My name is Cesar Mascoro Jr., and I am in here with you for today's edition of 15 Minutes to Mastery. And today is recorded. It's not live, it's recorded because this morning, by the time you're watching this, I will already be into the training with Equity Lifestyle Properties out here in Tampa, Florida. But man, we just can't not come in here and get you your 15 minutes to master because we want to make sure that we get your day started off right because we know that the day comes at you hard, man. It's tough out there. That's why we want to get you some information, inspiration, and motivation so that you can attack the day. And possibly this will help overcome some of the situations that may come up during the day. Today, we're talking about teamwork. And as we normally do on most occasions, we have a quote that we want to share with you. And today is one of those days. And it comes from Michael Jordan. And Michael Jordan talks about teamwork in this way. He says, talent wins games. And we all know Michael Jordan had talent. But teamwork and intelligence win championships. Teamwork and intelligence win championships. But today I want to talk to you about teamwork, okay? The teamwork that is needed within manufactured home sales. That may sound kind of strange, right? It may sound almost like an oxymoron. We're in sales. You've got other salespeople. I want to be the one that sells the most. So how am I going to work together with these folks? And why would I even think about doing that, right? There are way too many retail locations, even community locations, there exists a form of camaraderie, but when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, man, if there's a way that I could take a deal from you, yeah, I'm going to do it. Right? There's a lot of that mentality. There's a lot of that in this industry. When I travel across the country, I've been seeing it. I thought it was only where I was at, over the last 14 plus years that I was on the retail side, but no, it's just thing. And one of the items or one of the principles that we base manufactured home sales mastery on is integrity, right? And there's got to be integrity in order to be teamwork. And we're trying to revolutionize the sales culture so that we can then hopefully change the perception of people out in the public with regards to manufactured homes, with regards to the manufactured home industry. But we've got to start with us. And that's why I want to talk about teamwork. And we'll be talking more on teamwork as we go along each and every week, so that we can make sure that that's something that we touch on. But let's get back to the point at hand, right? Michael Jordan said that teamwork and intelligence win championships. And would you believe me when I tell you that teamwork actually helps to promote intelligence? It does. It does. But think about it this way, all right? If you're at a location where you feel that if you are not at the office and one of your customers shows up that has not bought from you yet, let's say they came in on a day like they normally do, right? They'll come in and didn't tell you they were coming in, decided to come in, they asked for you, and you're not there. Are you worried that you won't even get a phone call to let you know that so-and-so customer is here to see you, to give you the opportunity to come in and meet with them? Are you worried that that won't happen? Or have you had it happen where you come back one day, either from vacation or the weekend, you were off or your day off, and you notice there's a name on a new name on the deal board or however it is that you track your deals? That was somebody you were talking to. Has that ever happened to you? Because I know it's happened to me, right? And so, or maybe it's somebody that you had met with before, and they come in, and you know that there's a certain individual, certain people within your organization that you just cannot be confident that they are going to do the right thing and make sure that you get the credit for the sale, right? Whether you split deals, however it is that it works, right? It's just, we all have had that feeling. We have all gone through that. And all that does is promote a false sense of culture, because you're going to get along, you're going to talk to people, you may get upset, you may bring it up to the person, you may, who knows how that conversation goes, I don't know, right? However, what happens after the fact, and how does that affect the culture of the office? How does it affect the talking in between housing consultants and behind people's back? And it just leads to a culture that is not about teamwork. And when you don't have that type of culture, you're always limited. You're slowing down, you're capping the progress, the performance, the overall performance that sales center can have, because at the end of the day, there is no synergy. There is no real teamwork. And so why is teamwork important? Well, we talked about the quote, right? And Michael Jordan said in his quote that teamwork and intelligence win championships, right? Talent wins games. You may win a few things here and there. You may be a great salesperson and you'll get some deals, but as a whole, the company does not win the championship, does not get to the top unless there is teamwork. Okay. So we're going to go over a few things. There's a website called victorylap.io, and they had an article on why teamwork in sales is more important than you think. And there were some points in here that I thought were really, really, really good. Okay. One of them, okay, it talks about, the first one they talk about here. It says, as soon as you think you're the smartest person in the room, you've lost. Okay. In other words, if you've got that much ego that you think you are the best one, the smartest one, especially the smartest one in the room. I used to have a boss that would tell me, you always, you think you're the smartest guy always, right? Yeah. All right. That's what I would get. And I finally figured out what that meant a few years after the fact, right? Well, anyways, when you can go about this business without ego, when we all work together, when we're all just, when we're all trying to accomplish the best, and you do it without ego, now you're setting up for a winning environment. You're the best. Michael Jordan knew he was the best, right? Did he have ego? I'm sure. But at the end of the day, when it came down to it, as long as you were performing, as long as you were putting in the full effort, you were his teammate and he had your back. Now, he may tell you to your face, hey, man, you need to step it up here. You need to do this. You need to do that. But are you going to argue with Michael Jordan when it comes to basketball and your basketball skills and IQ? I don't think so, right? But that was in private, behind closed doors, with that person, right? Or maybe even with the team as a whole. But on the court, it's a team. Right? Proper teamwork can also drive friendly competition, right? Which then will lead to what they call here intrinsic self-motivation to continue learning. In other words, because you know that maybe you're lagging behind on some things, because you know that maybe you're not as adept as other people on your team at certain features or certain parts of the sale, maybe like feature benefiting or whatever it may be, it drives you to continue learning, to continue getting better, to develop your craft, to sharpen the saw, which we talk about all the time. That's why Manufactured Home Sales Mastery is here, right? To help you with that part of it. So it pushes you to get better. Now, it also, teamwork will provide you new stories, because now as a team, one housing consultant may have addressed a certain situation this way. They may have had a customer that this happened to. Now it's something that helps you better serve your clientele, because now you have these other lessons and experiences and stories that you can then in turn provide to your clients to help them make their buying decision as well. Everybody solves problems in a different way. That's the next point, right? So you may learn a certain way to attack an issue that you hadn't even thought about, you didn't even know about. And Jane over here, she's been doing it a while, and she had this way of handling this thing that just makes sense, and it goes so much faster. So those are some of the things, right? Also, now you also stand to make more money. How do you stand to make more money? Okay, by allowing yourself to be helped, because sometimes you can't get them all. And so by not having an ego, going back to number one, but then working as a team and then bringing somebody else in to help a client maybe get the deal closed, will then add a deal to your pipeline that you would not have gotten had you tried to do it all yourself, knowing that you weren't going to get the deal. Okay. Being a team player also builds a stronger personal brand. People start to notice that you are a team player, that you are about making sure everyone is winning within the team. And now you have a better name for yourself within the team, within the company, which can lead to, again, other opportunities, increased pay. It's vertical. Okay. It all stacks on top of each other. It's win after win after win by having a sense of teamwork within your organization. Okay. Now, one of the other things that it says here, complementing characteristics allow for a higher rate of customer connection, right? Yin and yang. Bad cop, good cop. We don't kind of really want to use that, but it's just for an analogy, right? Everyone has their own flair. Everyone has their own personality. Everyone has their own sense of charisma, and those start to complement each other when we work as a team. All right, and now it helps you to be able to make a better connection with your customer. And we talk about all the time, being able to help people is establishing trust, right? And when you can connect better, because now you have these influences from your team where you can be the different type of person, or maybe you can bring in somebody else who may fit better with the customer. It starts to really stack the wins in your favor. All right. Plus, when you're with a customer and you can bring somebody else in from the team to say, hey, if I'm not here, so and so will be able to help you, or hey, or you just introduce them, it gives that customer a sense of comfort, security, just knowing that there's other people that are all part of the team. Because at the end of the day, they just want to know that they're being taken care of. And that's why it's so important that we make sure that we are always working as a team, building that team culture. It's an individual sport. It's an individual sport, right? I get paid for my production. However, sometimes Joe may add to my production because he'll be able to help me with the customer, or I'm not in and I can feel confident, right, that Sam over here is not going to snake my deal. And I'll get the credit for it, or at least split this deal, and it adds to my paycheck. And Mary will feel confident in the fact that she can go and handle some things that may have arisen, that may have come up, and she can't be at the office, and know that I'm going to help her to the best of my ability to get this deal done, or sell a customer that was coming in, and that she is going to be able to get credit, get paid, and not have to worry about it, where we all help each other. We all take care of our customers. Because we're all customer centric. We're building a better sales culture. And at the same time, we're building our own personal brand and the brand of the company. Because at the end of the day, your opportunity exists because that company decided to give you that opportunity. And we owe it to the company that we work for. No matter what you do, whether you're in manufactured home sales or you're working at fast food restaurant, you decided to go there. Don't be one of those people that say, well, I just, I work the line in the kitchen. You decided to work there. You decided to take that job. You should be doing it to the best of your ability to represent whatever company that is, whether it's a franchise or an independent, family-owned type restaurant. Always be doing your job to the best of your ability because you decided to take that opportunity, that career, that job. That's what I got for you today, folks. I am in the middle of training right now when you're watching this with ELS, Equity Lifestyle Properties, part of their group out here in Tampa, Florida. But we will be back in here tomorrow, Friday. I'm going to record one tonight because we're doing this today, Thursday and Friday, being in this class. So I hope you guys run with this and it sets you up for a fantastic Thursday. You guys get out there, kick some butt. A couple days left in the month, man. All right. Make it the best one yet. Can't wait to meet you.